started.
Penis.
You know what? I fucking hate.
It's starting on me moaning. This kind of makes way too much sense.
I don't think it got
Okay.
picked up, but
You know, yeah, I didn't even hear him moaning, so...
give us one from the top.
Shame. Okay, fine. Say the line, Bart.
So anyways, I will give advantage to the first roll to whoever summarizes last session.
Dibs.
Except for Nox.
Oh. I got it. I got
Got
this.
it?
I got this. Okay. Last session, we all decided to wake up and do a little bit more investigating. Jauger, being the little shithead that he is, decided to antagonize a couple of people and cause some fights early in the morning. Also slapping Chris while they were sleeping in a tent together. Anyway, after debating with the rest of the... What?
Wink wonk.
Nothing happened. You weren't there. You wouldn't know. But, slowly but surely, the entire party decides to wake up. Going around and discussing stuff with people, trying to figure out what to do, what we need to grab. Once the party reconvenes, Jauger decides to cast Speak with Animal on himself in order to talk to the little dinosaur bubbas, which now got the name Silver? Silver?
Yeah, you guys named her Silver.
We named her Silver, and then I forget the last bit. Silver Scale.
Silver Scale.
Silver Scale.
Yeah, Silver Scale, because the fish.
Yep. And then also, Jauger proceeded to cast Speak with Animals on Rae. Not Rae. Aelea.
Oh, yeah.
And absolutely terrify the ever-living shit out of her while doing it. After the party convened and the encounter with the now talking dinosaur, they ventured off into the woods and found a plant that looked promising. It was beautiful, it smelled good, and had plenty of berries that they could eat. Little known fact, apparently that plant decided it was going to eat them. After narrowly escaping death, the party is now recuperating, surrounded by food, and a now dead plant.
Wonderful. Very, very good. Amazing. No notes.
Wait, which... Did I actually get slapped in my sleep?
Yes.
Oh.
I mean, no.
Homie finally
Maybe?
got, you know, the good night's rest that we all wish we had.
Facts.
Alright. Well, as we pick up, it's perhaps a few hours later, when Aelea has returned towards the main camp to notify everyone of the incident, replacing our owlin friend with a no longer sleeping man. But he's not a man, he's really just a boy. He's just a baby boy. Yeah, and for all intents and purposes, the surrounding area seems quiet now. There are no other signs of disturbances or the plants coming back to life to once again gobble down Jauger.
We love Vor.
Chris, you enter the clearing after having been given the directions, finding your way, following the tracks, doing all the cool stuff that you know you can do, but you don't really know you can do because you have Chris as your character. And you arrive and see the rest of your compatriots just fucking hammered, dude. They look like shit. They are bloody. They are beaten. Jauger is partially dissolved, you know.
I feel like I've missed something.
Yeah, kind of. a little bit. Oh god, that sucked. Anyway, can you help pick some of these berries?
Levina, standing with 5 hit points, just looks over at Chris. Oh, you're here.
Would it technically be considered a short rest for us waiting for him?
Yeah, it'll be nice.
Thank fucking
We
god.
can consider this whole part to be,
I just want my health back, so that's 3.
You can roll multiple.
I know, I'm doing one at a time. 5. I'm just praying to fucking god that...
We'll just consider that this whole process, like, while Chris is here and you guys are scavenging up food and all that, this is all just part of the short rest.
I'll spend 3 and die.
I'm spending all mine.
I'm saving 2 because you never know what Sparky's gonna throw at us next.
Smile.
I mean, hey, I can buff up people's ACs. Just let me get beat up. I literally... Okay, so what's everybody's max HP?
46.
46? 41?
Look, I'm just saying, a
Ray,
higher
what's yours?
AC is all fun and games until the DM says make me a save.
My
Ray, what's
AC
your,
was currently 13.
Ray, what's your max hit points?
44.
Yeah, I have 50% more than all of you.
Die.
I am almost at 70.
I'm gonna put on my armor while we're waiting also.
Why didn't you have your armor on?
Because I wasn't expecting this. I just came out into the woods gathering berries, not to be expected to not getting bored by a fucking plant.
I have 24 hit points now.
Nice.
I'm up to
I healed all the
39.
way. I healed up to full.
Do I have any spells left?
Ah, good. I have tapped out all of the resources.
Nope, I still got spells, bitch.
I know I'm kidding.
Hey, I just came in. I'm fully prepared.
Chris 1v1s 5 Tyrannosauruses.
I mean, I almost one-shot. I almost killed one in one turn.
See, if anything, Sparky, I think you should be more afraid because all my focus points are back now.
Did we level up after that?
No.
No! No!
No.
Yes, we did actually. Sparky was so generous and says that we're level 7 now. I just forgot to update OBS. So everyone, make sure your character's updated to level 7. Also said we can pick one legendary item. Anyone we want.
Matt.
Yeah.
Hey, Matt.
Yeah.
Power word kill. So anyways,
it's the evidence is recorded, Sparky. It was nice knowing you.
So,
I guess we're just gathering berries.
I heard Aaron start to speak, so I stopped talking. So I don't
just
know if
said,
he's actually... Okay.
Chris doesn't know how to respond. He's been out a while. He looks like he's slept probably the entire time.
He's glowing. You know, dude's actually, like, you know, radiant from how much
Listen.
rest he got.
There's a nice little handprint on his cheek.
Which one?
Oh, there's not. What? No, like, it's been brought up a couple times that Chris sleeps like shit. This looks like he has slept forever. He didn't sleep. This is the antithesis of that. He has slept too good.
Bro is absolutely radiant. Anyways, yeah, so whoever wants to start harvesting berries, yeah, roll me survival.
Chris will just keep watch, because Chris seems to be the only one intact.
Yeah, pretty much.
Survival, you say?
Jauger, don't forget that you have advantage.
Oh boy, straight roll.
Levina's just gonna take a pause.
10.
10.
How? Fair
I
enough.
have a +0.
You want me to roll 1, 2, just to make you feel better, Jauger?
Yes,
Yes.
Cool. I got a
Rae?
15.
I'll take it.
Rae, Jauger, I'd say roll me like a d6, and Chris, go ahead and roll me a d10.
Ooh, yippee.
3.
A 10.
Well, y'all are able to harvest about 15 rations worth of berries, at least on this go around. Levina's just taking a pause, just relaxing, lounging.
Alright. All the berries in the basket.
Berry basket, berry basket, berry basket,
Berry basket.
berry basket.
As stated last time, these aren't as vibrant as some of the other fruits. They're closer to, like, very large grapes. It's enough that you could probably fit, like, one in the palm of your hand.
Whose hand, though?
Average size person.
Are they like
So they're massive compared to me.
Yeah.
those Kyoho grapes?
I have no idea what those are.
I posted them in the channel, an example of them.
Honestly, yeah.
They're East Asian grapes. They're just really big.
Like, I'd say they're probably, like, maybe a little bit bigger, like, but, yeah, that's the general appearance, I think, that would be good for them. That matches what's in my mind.
Alright, cool.
Do I recognize them as, like, grapes?
I would say, while they have a similar appearance to grapes, you don't think these are quite grapes, and probably won't taste like grapes either.
Damn.
Are you guys going to be doing anything else, or?
I was checking to see if I had a pot, but I don't.
Levina wants to take a look into this acid stuff that was spilled out of our giant friend here. I guess as a whole,
Okay.
she wants to examine this giant plant thing.
Nature or investigation?
Ooh, damn.
18.
So, on your journeys, you've encountered plants that could be considered carnivorous. Some in a more abstract sense, some more in a literal sense, as they have, teeth and all that sort of shit trying to bite you. Moderate sentience. This is sort of like a heightened version of the latter, where it's very clearly a stomach enzyme, very much designed to digest and to break down the body into nutrients. It's quite corrosive, and already, like, the spots in the ground where it's been spilled, you can see it's just, like, sizzled away the grass.
Could I try to look for something specific?
What specifically are you trying to look for?
So Levina wants to just kind of take a look around the vines of the plant and even inside the plant, because there was that previous mention that there may be some ruins on the island, and she's hoping that maybe this plant could have come into contact with something that would give like an insight. Like perhaps there'll be like a broken piece of pottery in its stomach, or some very clearly man-made carved stone tangled in its vines from other animals or the wind moving it around.
Ooh, clever.
Give me another investigation.
No. I trip over a vine.
Yeah, unfortunately, as you try to go and look, your foot catches just in the wrong way, and you instead just find yourself planted face first into the dirt.
Actually, wait, hold on. I want to look at something.
Uh-huh.
Damn it. I remember something. I just gotta see what this does.
Uh-huh.
If this website will just load for me instead of buffering forever, that would be fantastic.
Buffer, buffer, buffer. Buffer, 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 buffer.
Still even haven't seen an ounce of text yet. Oh, we're getting somewhere? Oh. Never mind. Doesn't work like this.
Damn. That's a shame.
I was looking at historical knowledge for being an archaeologist, but it only works in an actual ruin and not looking for stuff.
Yeah, sorry, boss.
You hate me.
I wouldn't say that.
Absolutely.
Now the harass comes.
Yeah, not yet, not yet. Once I stun lock one of your monsters, then it's game over.
Uh-huh. Alright, would anyone else like to do anything?
Are the
Not currently. I don't have any ideas.
I heard something from Adam.
are the teeth able to be removed?
Oh, with it dead? Absolutely.
How many teeth can I harvest?
Give me a survival.
$14.
Roll me a d6. Five actual, like, decent, good quality, good sized ones. The others are honestly kind of lame, kind of bunk, or just not impressive enough to catch your eye.
I'll take it. Jeez.
Well, I apologize for being late.
Not your fault. It's not like we anticipated on being ambushed by a giant carnivorous plant. Yeah. Chris, could you do something that would make me feel a little better?
Say something?
No, can you do something?
Let me check.
What?
There's not a single thing he can do, so he's just gonna pick you up.
But no, what are you doing?
Well, you can feel better by resting.
No, I was
Not
gonna
much
ask you
else
to
I can do.
put your sword on and stab that thing several more times for me.
Oh. Puts down.
Chris is just like, let me show you how to pick up chicks. Walks over to Levina, picks Levina up. This has been a lesson on how to pick up chicks.
I was thinking more like Baymax, where it's like, I don't know how to help in this scenario, so I'm just gonna do what I can.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was. He's gonna walk up, he is going to turn on his sword, and he is just gonna poke it a couple times.
Levina doesn't feel much better, but it helps a little.
It sizzles a bit, and honestly, the plant flesh smells kind of good when it's roasted a bit.
Jauger, now is your
Almost like a
opportunity
big
for
potato.
the funniest revenge.
Do it, Jauger. We won't tackle you this time.
I'm lost.
It ate you. Eat it back.
Bet. I'm gonna take a massive chomp out of the leg. Or out of, like, this vine right here.
Once you get past, like, you know, the big thorny brambles and into, you know, the roasted parts that Chris has sizzled. It tastes like a slightly sweeter buttered baked potato.
Honestly, we should cut up some of this. This shit's delicious.
Got it. And he's just gonna start cutting it up then.
Yeah, honestly, just give me another survival.
It'd be 14.
Roll me 2d6. Roll me 2d6.
Could be 10.
You get 10 more rations worth of roasted, delicious smelling plant.
Hell yeah.
All right. I assume that's about everything else you would like to do.
Pretty much.
Let's do you guys want to head back and recuperate, or do you want to keep going?
Yes. Head back and recuperate.
I think that might be for the best to head back.
Okay. I'll keep going forward for a little bit then. Since you lot have been stomaching this by yourselves.
But you're not going alone.
Yeah, no, not after this.
I know, I just said to head back, but it was more for their sake. I'm feeling fine.
You look like hammered shit, but you feel better than you look.
I mean, you can heal yourself.
I am healed. I'm full health right now, man.
Oh.
Flavor-wise, you don't actually start looking better until you have a long rest. But for, like, all intents and purposes, you look roughed up, but you're not bleeding.
Split lip, it's fine.
Hmm.
A little bit poked.
Black eye,
Black eye.
Ooh.
couple bite marks that aren't from Chris.
What? What? Okay, so Chris is gonna look and just go, "Are you sure?"
Mean I'm standing. I can hold an axe. I can fight. Simple.
Alright. Luctore emergo. Fuck. I fucked up the quote. My Latin's bad. I don't remember it as well as I did.
Cat, please get off my notes.
Well, I guess we can split up here, if you guys are alright with that.
Levina stands up straight, cracks her shoulders, and goes, "All right, I'm going with."
Okay. Jauger, can you make your own way back without causing a mistake?
I ain't gonna trust myself doing that. I'll just go with.
How you feeling on a scale of 1 to, what was it, 43? 42?
Something around there, yeah.
I'm still kicking. Could be a little better, but I mean, I did just get eaten.
All right. How far away would you say we are from the cap?
You guys are this far.
We
Roughly
should-
like maybe 3 miles, 4 miles.
We should
Hmm.
all also have bedrolls at the very least, given to us by Sylvia a while ago.
Well,
Just in case that we go out too far and get stuck overnight and can't travel in the dark.
Well,
Or-
Horatio did give you guys, tents.
mm,
So at least we can camp if we need.
We can camp if we need. Honestly, I'm not sure if it's the best idea. My curiosity is starting to get the better of me. I wouldn't mind trying to see if we can find the location of any of those ruins that Sylvia said were on her map. Or should be. Unless I completely got that wrong.
Where would like the closest one be? Jesus Christ.
Sip, 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 sip.
well,
About I wrote the equation down. Let me find it.
The Quakin.
The Kraken.
The Kraken.
Yep. So it's each square is 2 days. But because most of the terrain is rough terrain, it takes about like 5 days to explore each tile.
Oof.
So
yeah,
that's
it's fun.
so from there to there, that's 2 tiles. Each tile is about 2 days.
Hey, and now we
And
have rations.
Sylvia did say that you have to basically go up and around to get to it.
Yeah, it'd be about 12 days.
Yeesh.
Well, Jauger, if you want to back out now, you can.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize
I-
how far it exactly would be, so I'd say if we are going to go to any sort of potential ruins, we should head back, tell them, or at least somebody of our plan, so it doesn't seem like we're just fucking going missing in the middle of the fucking woods. I know it was my idea, but
How about we go back, get food, and then head out?
We just
we have food. We got food.
Yes, but we can get more food.
we have so much food.
You guys do. Camp doesn't.
There's
True.
that true. Yeah.
I still have my rations. Not a ton of them. But hey,
I don't have any other than the fruit we just picked and the plant we just harvested.
all
Well,
right. Well,
Think we should make that travel even without informing the camp first, because the last thing we need is them thinking we're all dead. So,
Did I say I got my sending stone back from Aelea?
Ah!
Aelea.
Aelea.
It was originally yours, so I'd say yes.
Well, I can just use. All right, so I'll just use my sending stone to message the camp saying, "Hey, we're going to push forward to the ruins."
You get a message back from Ratio. Bad idea. Emergency. Need you back.
Oh no.
Well, shit. Okay, guess we gotta go. Emergency at the camp. Let's go.
Okay, so did you see an emergency on the way here? Or as you're headed out?
Yeah, I
Walk and talk.
was there very recently. What the fuck just happened?
Walk and talk.
So-
Let's go.
For all intents and purposes, it takes like maybe like an hour or two to get from the camp up to where you guys are right now.
Yeah, what the fuck
Chris,
happened in an
already,
hour?
when you were leaving, there was something that was kind of going on. It didn't seem that concerning at the time. There was a couple injuries while working on defenses and other structures, and everyone was trying to find the ship's doctor. That was where that was left off for you.
All right, run and talk.
Yep.
Yep. Back to camp. It's decided. Emergency takes priority.
All right. As you cut through, I assume you're just trying to whole hog just burn through, right?
Levina's
Yeah.
going, "Nyum."
Whoever you
Zoom.
think is leading the way, make me a survival.
Yippee. Wait, I didn't need to be the one to roll. I'm a dumbass. It was Aelea that needed to roll. It's fine.
Aelea.
Oh, it's not here.
Aelea, fucking Linnea, sorry.
Levina?
Levina, fuck.
So am I rolling then?
Goodbye. Yes, you're
Life, where'd
rolling.
my Life go. Life.
I misclicked.
It seems
I thought
funnier.
you left in shame.
Well, don't worry, it's still
Shut
that
up.
one.
Oh my god.
Can I roll a survival? Is this okay? Because we got 2 nat ones.
Just
Can we
because
go-
it's fucking funny? Sure.
Alright, for a third. 14.
I have I have
feel like-
no modifier, and I did better than all of you.
So something I
Right.
want to double check. There's a certain point running back where we know where we're going.
It's less of finding your way, more of trying to cut through the rough terrain.
Oh, okay. Could I use possibly strength instead, given I have a flaming sword to fuck you?
And cause a national
you want-
forest fire? Let's
I was
go.
about to say, do you want to burn down the forest?
I got dual scimitar. I could just cut my way through with those.
Well, I mean, we're gonna have to do some deforestation anyway.
Yep.
Not right now, though.
Dual
I
scimitar. I'm just cutting my way through.
So here's the unfortunate part: is like even if I went group averages, you still have 2 nat ones that heavily stack the odds against you.
But what if we say not?
At the very least, because of the other 2 positive rolls, instead of taking longer, you take about the same amount of time that you normally would. It might not be the optimal, but
That's fine.
yeah, I was about to say, it's like, you gotta make do with what you have. Fuck is... Hold up. Oh, there it is. Okay. Alright. Let me just move this over here. Yeah. As you get back to camp, already you can hear like a little bit of commotion. It's not like any sort of anger, but it doesn't sound happy.
What the hell happened? Alaric, what happened?
Oh, there. You can see he is trying to struggle for a moment.
Chris is gonna put hands on both of his shoulders, like as a lock in. What is it?
We're trying to start some of the construction projects, and there was an accident. While trying to build some walls, one of the supports wasn't set in as well as could be, or perhaps the materials used to bind it weren't secure. It collapsed and caused some injuries. Nothing life-threatening, but it's taken out a sizable portion of our manpower, as it were. And we can't find the ship's doctor anywhere. Rodenthal has, for all intents and purposes, gone missing. No one's seen him since the argument between him and Jauger this morning.
Fuck, he
Chris
was
is
the
gonna-
doctor?
Chris is gonna turn and look at Jauger.
Levina's gonna kind of carefully take Chris's hands off Elric.
My defense, I did not know he was the doctor.
He did mention it.
He mentioned it.
But yeah, Elric, he seems a bit lost in his own mind right now. It's definitely this mix of fear and confusion.
Is the guy still under the wall? Or was he pulled out?
No. Everyone was pulled out. They're currently resting. Horatio and Gwen tended to them the best they knew how. But it's further treatments that we have no idea how to solve.
I see.
Not even just that, just in general, working out in the sun, everyone's been sunburnt, got blisters from either working with materials or blisters from being under the sun. Without the ship's doctor, everyone is a bit uneasy.
First, where's the person who's hurt?
It's not just one person, it's multiple people.
Okay, sure. Where are
Rockland
they?
Cast is
Where are they?
this way. Yeah. Carsus and Rockland are in that tent. Lily is in the tent next to them. Ken and Kedron are over down south.
Wait, none of these are my people. Am I incorrect in saying so, DM?
Oh, whoopsies. Fucking. I mean, well, actually, no, wait, hold on. Let me just. Because Aatrox was the only, notable one that was, with you. I believe. Carsus and Rockland were. Give me one moment. Because if I check my notes, I'm pretty sure Carsus and Rockland were.
Okay, real quick, who were the other hurt ones? Just because I'm the one who's taking notes for Sunny.
Rockland, Karsus, Lily, Kedrin, and Ken.
Kitchen and Ken, got it.
And it isn't even just like a case of just because like carpentry and all that stuff, they're going to be the only ones. This is a situation. This is a survival situation, so everyone that can work is going to be working.
Yeah, but to build a wall.
Let me just check my notes because I'm.
In an emergency situation, anybody who's able-bodied has to be put where able-bodied people can be put.
So Aatrox is a woodcutter. Eland is a woodcut. Yeah, so Aatrox and Eland are woodcutters. Let's see here. Kedrin is a carpenter.
Okay.
And what role was Rockland?
Shut the fuck up.
What's up?
Nope, that's nothing.
We're not saying that out loud for the recording.
I think Rockland's was. I'm trying to remember the term for it. It was something. His role was something with tools. I can't remember the term for it, and I can't find it in my notes.
Carpentry?
It wasn't carpentry. It was a more general. It was more general. More general purpose.
Tool master.
Yes,
Handyman. Oh, toolmaster. Same as a handyman.
Oh, I was being funny. I was just making up a title.
Well, because I'm pretty sure that's an actual.
I thought Blanche was the toolmaster. Or is he just the collecting master?
Toolmaker, also known as tool die maker.
Funny, Mike.
Used in manufacturing. Okay, maybe not. I'm getting hung up on it. And we don't need to get hung up on it. He was just a role that was more general purpose. Does not matter. As you head down, you can see that Gwen, Ven, and Horatio are currently talking amongst each other, while unfortunately you do hear some small groans of pain as the unfortunate injured are trying to get rest.
Alright, sir. Jauger, how about we do some dividing and conquering?
I don't got a lot left in me, but I can definitely help.
Depending on the length of the injuries, I can spare some lay on hands for them.
And I only got a couple of cure wounds left.
Let's get to work, then.
Who looks the most fucked? Like going to each tent, who was the worst off?
Kedrin. It looks like he was the one that was fucking flattened.
Down here?
Yeah.
Cool. He is getting 1 cure wounds.
Alright, roll me D100.
Well, first he's got the... $18. First he also gets 8 health points back, so there's that. That's good.
Let me just check something with Yokia.
This is just gonna walk up to Gwen because he knows Gwen is a hunter, understands tracks, and he's just gonna go, do you have any idea, any basis to go off in which direction he went after his argument with Jauger?
Give me just one quick quick second. I need to check something. I will get back to you. I just need to. Where the fuck is it?
It happens if that's what you're trying to find.
Oh, it happens? Okay. Word.
The threshold is 40.
Yeah. So, with Kedron, you can see that as the healing energy goes into him, it definitely helps him breathe a bit easier. But other signs of wear and tear, like what Elric mentioned, like the sunburn, the work blisters, all those sorts of things, they still remain. And even if broken bones have been mended, there is still some obvious and severe bruising. Chris, you were asking Elric?
No, I was
Cat,
asking Glenn.
please. Gwen snaps up from her conversation. Oh, it's you. Oh, sorry. We were in the midst of our own conversations about Doomsday. What is it that you needed?
After his argument with Elric, do you know which direction he went?
Jauger,
Or-
we can't throw Elric into the middle of everything, man. Even though
Sorry.
it is mostly his fault sometimes.
My names are fucked right now, I'm sorry. But yeah. After his argument with Jauger, do we have any idea where he went or where he could have gone?
Roughly to the west. His footsteps followed along the shoreline. From what I can tell from the way he was moving, it seemed that he was perhaps doing some sort of fishing, and then past that his tracks have been completely swallowed up by the sea. But a good general guess would be further to the west, unless the idiot decided to go off into the jungle by himself. Unfortunately, we do not have the manpower to send out that way.
Alright. I'll go looking for him. This is... Rae, how much healing do you got in you?
Oh, I've got a good enough amount to cure about 5 ounces of minor injuries, so I can heal broken bones, fix diseases, poison. I can get... Would you say with the lay on hands, using 5 for each, I can get 5 people?
How many
Or would-
layers
or would
do you
it-
have?
I have 25, or would it require more because of the injuries?
So given the fact that Jauger already got Kedron, you would probably have enough of the lay on hands to tend to Ken, Lily, Karsus, and Rockland. It's not enough to, similar to Kedron, not enough to fully get them back to 100%.
Working order, but enough to
But-
keep them.
Yeah, it stabilizes them, it fixes any fractures and sprains. But bruising, anything that's like knocked them around a bit, that's still gonna linger for a bit.
I can help the rest of them. Let Jauger save his last for emergency use, and I can use my last for emergency use, but I can get the 4 of them.
Alright. Levina, I guess you're with me. You're the fastest one out of all of us.
Before you guys go, I'll call over Silver. Silver, I need you to go with them and help them track.
Animal handling. Or, you know what? You've had enough successes over there. You're using Speak of the Animals for this, yes?
Yeah.
Silver help pack.
Exactly. That's right, Elric. Run away.
So, what is the current plan right now?
I guess me, Levina, and Silver are gonna go try to find this fucking medic. What the fuck did you say, Jauger?
To be honest, I don't even remember.
You want to know what he said? You want to know what he said? Rodendal was admittedly getting a little bit pissy about the fact that Jauger was feeding Silver, but at the same time, Jauger's argument was that he can do it he wants because he's the one who's been catching the fish and is therefore the reason that everybody here has food, which on one hand I can agree with, but at the other hand it was a little bit of an ass thing to say exactly like that. And so Rodendal, they just kept on button heads and button heads. Rodendal went that way, Jauger, we all went into the jungle, and apparently that's when he went missing. Is that about right?
Yeah, sounds it.
I told Jauger to apologize, but he didn't want to apologize.
Jauger?
Everyone
I'll
looks
bring
at
this up.
Jauger.
I will. We're gonna talk later. He's gonna say it in the exact same tone Jauger said it to him.
You guys still haven't had that talk, have you?
No,
Yes, we
didn't.
did. It was very quick. It was a very quick discussion.
Well, I guess start moving yourselves off.
Hey,
Doink.
Jauger.
Yeah,
We still have that tracking magic that you used with the captain?
not today.
Alright, well, worth a shot.
It was. Unless you want to
I wanna-
classify him as an animal.
I want to do an insight on Jauger. Just because of one specific thing that he said, and that's a nat 20. So, there's something I wanted to insight check. The specific thing being that Jauger said he honestly didn't remember. And then Rae breaks it down, and Jauger's immediately just like, yeah, that's what I said. Pretty much. There's something weird about that Chris doesn't like. Not certain what it is, but just doesn't like it.
Jauger,
Honestly,
on
it
a
wasn't-
nat 20, what sort of
honestly,
insight?
It wasn't Jauger that forgot. I honestly forgot.
Huh.
Yeah.
The voices in Jauger's head were the ones who forgot.
Well, Adam, I believe with the D100 result, you know, what happened, right?
Yeah, but remember the thing is that the thing. Wait, hold on, I'll just send this in the discussions.
Yeah, send it. Sorry, we gotta be secretive real quick.
All right, I sent it.
Right.
Yeah.
I know that much. What I'm saying is like, with a nat 20, even if it's like a different sort of situation, what sort of vibe would Chris get from Jauger right now? I would go ahead and describe this yourself. It is your character. that someone else
Fair.
is inciting.
Fair. So you're probably noticing that one eye is slightly brighter.
All right.
That's really about it at the moment because they're kind of focused on helping, making sure that people aren't dying.
I will be right back. I have to go get my laundry.
Right. Well,
Hmm.
in this case, let me just pull up something for the fact that y'all are just splitting yourselves up a bit. Actually, I know the perfect token to use. Alright. So, seeing as you guys have split off, go ahead and control yourselves here.
Okay, so west onto the water. Hmm. I'm trying to think about how Chris would think about this, because my brain is trying to. Hmm. I think Chris would be thinking, okay, his first thought would be spite. Like, he's immediately thinking the worst. Is obviously. It's just, okay, so the first thing he's gonna do is try to get some food for himself. Probably so that Jauger can't claim that he's the pinnacle of why people have food. And from there would be fishing. And then was lost. Okay, so I'm gonna try to follow the tracks to the water that Gwen was talking about. And then and then try to go from there.
Alright. Yeah, if you want, give me a survival. Like, I'd say you would get here, and then give me survival.
Do 15.
On a 15, you would obviously see what Gwen had stated about a lot of the tracks getting swallowed up by the ocean, but you do notice some spots that she might have missed. You can see the remnants of holes that were clearly dug to dig up maybe mollusks or even crabs. Why are the tokens over there?
Because we didn't. The whole point was that we were going over to the shore, wasn't it? Isn't that what we were
It was
just
the-
talking about?
You went to the west.
No,
Yeah, is that not
west.
the west?
Oh, that's the east. This is east.
Oh, right. I got my map backwards for a second.
The Raptor is you and Chris and Silverscale. The main token is everyone back at camp.
Funny, Mike.
The main token is everyone back at camp.
Gotcha.
Alright, so what did I miss real quick?
A search.
Okay.
Nothing really big. It's just Chris is trying to follow the tracks. But yeah, Chris, you notice like some signs of further scavenging, not just fishing. And you're able to follow that along.
Ooh.
Probably like out to here.
Okay. Well, let's keep her going then, because we gotta fucking find this man. He's kind of important.
Yeah, along the path, and you find further signs of the scavenging, both of along the shoreline as well as along the tree line, clearly gathering fruits and other sorts of things. And once you get to here, want to make me a perception?
Ooh, Levina, you can make one too. I'm not the only person. Hi. Oh, damn, a 23.
Sorry, I was adjusting the overlay a little bit.
Yeah. Go ahead and make a perception, my good man.
15.
Smiption.
Smiption.
Yeah. So, Chris, you're gonna hear it first. And once it's pointed out, Levina, you notice it as well. But as you continue along the path and Silver is sniffing and almost hunting along, trying to help find the doctor, there is a quick halt. And you watch as Silver begins to bristle, a sharp reptilian snarl escaping between her jaws. And Chris, you can hear the sounds of something up in the distance. It's akin to a deeper chirping sound with some lighter cheeps and whistles in the mix. And again, Levina, once this is pointed out to you, you start to hone in on it too. But you definitely see a sign of increased aggression from Silver.
Okay.
Lavina's gonna start charging up.
Yep. Chris is going to lean forward, tap Silver on the back, as just like kind of like that signal that you give someone of just like a hey, I'm right behind you, go.
Yeah, Silver adjusts slightly. There is a small, kind of like shake and ruffle of her proto feathers, and then she slowly lowers down and begins this skulk, cutting up closer to the tree line, working her way into the undergrowth.
Yeah, Chris is gonna follow, sword out.
Uh,
And Lavina's crackling like lightning, so let's kick it.
Chris, Lavina's going to reach over and like put her hand on your sword's blade, and I'm gonna use chromatic infusion. As a bonus action, I can touch a simple or martial weapon.
that's gonna
Doesn't
be
say
so
not
much.
magical, and I infuse it with an additional 1d4 lightning damage.
So it's got lightning, fire. Oh my god.
Your sword's like
Activated
vibrating.
that.
Give me one quick second.
Gift of the Chromatic Dragon. As a bonus action, you can touch a simple or martial weapon and infuse it with one of the following damage types: acid, cold, fire, lightning, or poison. For the next minute, that weapon deals an extra 1d4 damage of the chosen type when it hits. After you use this bonus action, you can't do so again until you finish the long rest.
I also meant to pop this up. Alright, sorry, I'm just trying to adjust something because shit is acting a little fucky on this map. And I don't know why. You know what? It's good enough. Make sure that you guys have control of that. Make sure that is controlled.
He's probably fine.
Son of a fucking bitch.
He's
yeah.
fine. Don't worry about it.
Well, that's not good.
He's fine.
Jauger, if you want to just roll me a d20 plus 4 for me. Oh wait, actually, that might not be the right stat. Let me just double check. Plus 6. Okay, so I'll just add 2 to that. Okay, so yeah, that is, and 18 is Silver's stealth.
Oh god, I have to roll with disadvantage. Actually, with that in mind, Chris kind of knowing he's wearing armor, Chris is kind of gonna look at Levina and kind of like motion to get the fuck away from him. Because he knows that he is not half as sneaky as him or the literal forest made animal.
Alright.
I'm still gonna try to be stealthy, but fucking if I fail. 7, and it's disadvantage, so can I get lower than a 7? Nope, but I get a 7.
Unfortunately, as you are traveling, trying to make yourself a little more scarce, as you watch a massive pack of raptors that are slightly larger than Silver, slightly less feathered than Silver, slightly more toothy than Silver, consuming the remains of the good doctor and a few other shipwrecked crewmates who you don't recognize, unfortunately, or fortunately. But as you approach, whether
Chris is gonna fucking kill Jauger, personally.
whether due to the shifting of the
In
arm,
my defense, he was being a bitch.
whether
In
due
your
to the shift-
defense, you're not gonna be able to say any more words.
whether due to the shifting of the armor or the sparking of lightning, you're not sure which spots you first. If it's one of the lookouts over there, or if it's maybe one of the small hatchlings that are playing around the wreckage. But you hear a small chitter by your side, Chris, followed by a sharp, almost crow-like call from the top of this broken hole. And suddenly, the entire pack is looking at you.
Light the plane!
Enjoy your extra D4 of lightning.
Why is this
This
not
is-
pausing?
I am fully prepared to have oh, I'm not tuned into the stream anymore because I accidentally clicked out. There we go. I'm about to fucking demolish some fucking dumb little birds.
Let's pull that up.
Where'd I go?
Where did you go?
I don't know. I'm gone now.
Oh, that's depressing. That's
Levina
depressing.
spontaneously dies, I guess.
Did you accidentally hit delete?
No, I wasn't. I was hitting backspace for when I was typing in the command. It's like when it popped up, something happened.
I only
Oh,
got a 4.
yeah. When you probably hitting backspace, probably triggered the delete.
Hmm.
Oh, because you were clicked on your token when you were doing the initiative ad. I'm so sad. I only got a 4, which means these guys actually get to live longer than they're supposed to.
Jauger, do you want to roll initiative for
Silver better
Silver?
play it. Silver better play it safe. I will tank it. I don't care. They can beat me up all they please.
Silver has a +3 to her dex.
Silver got an 11.
Yeah, here we go. Here
sorry.
comes the 500,000 initiatives.
Yeah.
Please, for the love of God, don't add them all individually.
Yes, do it. Do
Add
it. Do
every
it.
single one of them. Got it. Just gotta check something.
I'm guessing you're instead gonna add adults and adolescents, but still.
Can you imagine all of them have an individual initiative?
I mean, it'd be funny.
4 hours of adding initiatives later. The madman really is adding every single one of them.
I think that's. I think that's all of them. No, it's not.
Now!
What about the babies?
No, I'm not in the babies.
Kill the babies.
The babies are like fucking 1 hit point. It doesn't matter what fucking happens. They
So
die.
if I just use 1 cone attack, I'll get 5 kills.
They are
babies perish.
They're going to fucking die.
Can't you just click the sort button?
Oh wait, where's the sort?
It's on the turn order.
Numerically wrong.
You did it in the opposite direction.
There we go.
You're welcome.
Wow, I have been doing this suboptimally for holy shit.
There are so many raptors before me. So many get a chance.
Holy
If one of them gets in range of me, they die. I want to make it perfectly clear.
Alright. Raptor number 1. Let me just check their movement speed. Yeah, that's about right. That's about right. Let me just.
I'll just say there's 50 feet between us and the raptors. They might not have enough movement.
Most raptors have at least 45.
Which makes them 1 square short, which means they would have to dash.
I said most. The base raptor is 45. This does not look like a base raptor.
So I was like, I just need to just check an ability.
Yeah, I'm guessing they have 60.
Oh, yeah, no, it's not just that. It's just some very little cool thing about it. Can they stop doing that? About the dash rules on this.
Oh, what's that one monster ability where it's like...
Oh, the pounce! Oh, it's the pounce ability. That's on a ton of animals.
Oh no,
I was
that
thinking-
has to be on a that has to be a successful attack.
I was thinking it's the one where, like, if a creature has, like, hit points missing, they can, like, move towards it, like, up to their speed or something.
Oh,
That's a very fun
no.
ability. But hey, what is your AC?
16.
16. Awesome. Let me just very cool. Yeah.
All of them can get in range of... Wow, I'm kind of sad none of them want to fight me.
This is just one of them, dude. This is the first turn. I am going to need a strength save.
More strength saves. 21.
Hey, there we go!
This raptor dashes at you almost as fast as you can fucking run. And as it closes in, it leaps at you, slashing through your armor. But before it can get a hook in on you and knock you to the ground, you shake it off. It falls in the sand, rolls back to its feet and just hisses out low and aggressively, your own blood dripping from its claws. You take awesome. You take 6 points of slashing.
All right.
And with that, it kind of skulks around for a moment, and then lunges in towards your leg for a snapping bite. But here's the thing. You're really fucking quick with your legs. So as it lunges in, aiming straight for your shin, you just snap up and the jaws crack closed right beneath your boot. And almost like with like a little cheeky taunt, you just fall down gracefully on its face and then just push off. That's its turn. This one is going to... Why? Stop that. Okay, thank you. Now... I just need to, again, check a quick ability. Do I want to be mean? Do I want to be mean? Not yet. I don't want to be mean yet. So, Chris, what's your AC?
Is it getting in range?
Yes.
It's not going to have the opportunity yet.
Moves in the reach you have with melee. You can use your reaction to expend one spear and make one attack against the creature. Yeah, go for it.
13. That sucks.
Unfortunately, that's a miss.
Oh, that's fair. My AC is 17.
That is going to be a hit. As, and oh man,
Oh,
I'm
that
asking
sucks.
the fighter to make a strength save.
I got a 3.
You are knocked prone. Why is the icon so fucking small? The fuck? Anyways, yeah, so, this raptor lunges and, similar to Levina, leaps upon you and sinks its claws straight into you. Its primary claw is just grabbing onto your shoulders while its killing claw slashes into your gut, raking against your lower rib, spattering it into the sand. You're going to take... You're going to take 11 points of slashing damage as this raptor slams you to the ground and goes for the throat. Quite literally.
Fair.
And that's going to be with advantage because you're prone. This raptor is a failure to all of his ancestors, and it should leave this entire realm in shame. As you just, at the last second, roll your head out of the way, and the raptor's just snout just buries into the sand. It pulls back, shakes the sand off of its snout, sniffs, and snaps its jaws angrily in your face. Yummy food. Actually, no, I committed to it. I already moved it. I'm not gonna go back now.
You took your hand off the piece. You can't move it back.
No, I can't move. Fucking doesn't matter. It also fails the first attack as its claws swipe, but already with like one larger raptor on top of you, thrashing around, trying to fight it off. It misses the swipe, just kind of glancing off your armor, and then goes in for a quick bite. And this time, as you try to thrash out of the way of the first's attacks, this one sinks straight into your throat. You can feel the cold teeth just slicing through your throat muscles, and blood start to well into the back of your mouth. Right, you take 17 points of piercing damage.
Yeah.
And that's its turn. Come on, pass it, please. Thank you. There is blood. Now who do I want? Who do I want? Who do I want? Both of you look so fucking tantalizing. Levina's already injured. Levina's also about to get her attack, too.
But the Raptors don't know that.
Yeah, no, they don't.
Make it do a split kick and kick both of them at the same time.
You look... man, one of them has, drawn blood. Chris is basically on the fucking ground being mauled by two fucking raptors. They smell blood in the water. They smell blood in the water. They want more. I'm sorry, Chris.
Fair.
Your AC is 17, yes?
Yes.
Right, beats it as the first one dives in while you are just being absolutely fucking torn asunder by the two on top of you. This one leaps into the fray, just hungry for more. Its bloody teeth glistening as it claws down at you. Hitting you with a... not that bad. It's a 4 slashing, so the claws, with all the chaos and your thick armor and your thick skull, thick ass, it just can't catch you as well. But why am I? Who is harassing me? Is Sunny messaging? Oh my God, Jesus Christ, what's going on? Why is nothing working?
It's just us in the PC chat.
Oh, Jesus Christ, I need to fucking mute that, because I'm just... Jesus Christ. And here comes the bite as it goes for one of your what the fuck? One of your arms. Okay. Yeah, this one, you can feel, again, it clenching down onto you. Just slicing your flesh like butter with 13 points of piercing damage as it starts ripping into your muscles. Just hot, searing pain is shooting through your mind. Levina, what are you thinking while this is all going on?
I'm gonna fucking cook those raptors.
Unfortunately, the gaggle fuck party is a little crazy right now. So this one, you watch, this one just kind of is skulking the outskirts, watching you the whole entire time. Seeming to just kind of assess what's going on with you and the fight with its pack mate. Vina, it's your turn.
Key point, flurry of blows.
Okay.
First one, I'm punching this raptor in front of me in the face.
Uh-huh.
That is an 18.
You are absolutely socking this raptor in the face.
He takes 8 points of lightning damage.
It shrieks as the blow sears the scales. It doubles back, shakes its head, snaps its jaws, kind of like backing down a bit. You can see the intelligence like moving behind its eyes, trying to figure out what just caused that, how you were able to cause that pain, and just kind of like reassessing you as an enemy.
Levina's gonna look towards the rabid pile of meat dinosaurs. Chris?
Hey, Chris, are you saying anything?
Chris is.
Hey, Chris, can you take a blow?
I can take like 2.
I'm gonna move.
That sounds very calm for him being torn to shreds.
This is
Happens
kind
before.
of the situation where he is calm. We've talked about this. High stress is no stress. No stress is yes stress.
I'm gonna move down a square. Still in his threat range, but he couldn't make an opportunity attack against me anyway. stupid raptor. I'm gonna look straight down. I don't know how Roll20 works. Is there a drawing tool for areas?
Yes, there is.
How do I use it?
So go to the measure tool, and on the shape, you can swap it to either square, circle, cone, or beam. And then with it, you can also set the angle of the whatever you are doing. It's like a 90-degree cone, or a 60-degree cone, or a 45-degree cone.
That's exactly what I wanted. Alright, when I take the attack action on my turn, which I've done, I can replace one of the attacks with an exhalation of draconic energy in a 20-foot cone or a 30-foot line. I'm taking 20-foot cone. All 3 of these raptors, and sorry Chris, have to make a dex save.
Unfortunately, is there any sort of... I need to check
There is not. I got a 21.
You beat it.
I just need to check something. Yeah,
I'll
alright.
roll a disadvantage just in case.
No, you're good. You're good.
Okay,
You're
got it. Just double checking.
good. Okay. I was mostly just checking the stats. Okay. Alright, what's the DC?
14.
14? Okay.
Let's see, I cannot see. Oh, thank you.
This one fails.
I'm just gonna roll, because if they pass, they take half damage.
Okay.
So it's easier just so you don't have to say which one is and which one isn't.
One of them passes.
They take 10 lightning damage. If they pass, they take 5.
The ones that are currently mauling shriek and pause in their assault, with the exception for the one that is currently ripping at Chris's jugular, who takes like the hit, growls, and just kind of not ignores it, but almost bites down even harder. Like when like a cat has a toy and you're trying to take it from them, so they just wind up like digging in even like twice as hard. That sort of thing.
Alright, DM, I have a clarifying question.
Uh-huh.
It says when you take the attack action on your turn, you can place one of the attacks with an exhalation of the energy.
Yes.
Now, there are some abilities where it explicitly states you can only use it once. This one is not one of them. Can I change multiple attacks or just the one?
What the fuck just happened to the music?
So, sorry, say that? Ask that again?
There are some abilities where it says you can replace an attack with this ability, but only once. This one just states you can replace one of the attacks with an exhalation of energy.
You can do it with both. It specifically says you can do it with one. If you have multi-attack, you can use it for multiple attacks. It just has to be the attack action.
Yeah, it was that's basically it. Yeah. Usually with these sorts of breath weapons, it will either be like you said, no, it's only one attack, or it will have a recharge, or no. With this, you have multi-attack, you can do it. You can replace it with your other attack.
Cool, because I have 2 more attacks.
Yeah, awesome.
Let
Let me just make these saves.
Before I do that, I want to take a moment to evaluate these raptors.
Uh-huh.
Is it possible? Like, how are they looking? Are they looking okay? Are they still like got a lot of like feistiness in them?
They're feisty, but the 2 closest ones to you definitely are smoking a bit more. They look a little bit more roughed up. You can see that there are some spots in their scales that have been kind of like seared off by your lightning.
All right, Chris, I'm sorry. One more.
Oh, buddy!
You said you could take
I would
2.
like you to zoom in at my fucking health bar.
I see it. Don't worry. You'll be fine.
You did say you could take 2. You said you could take 2.
You'll be fine.
I did. Okay. Let me roll that dex save. I failed it, so I'm about to take some damage.
You'll be fine. What's that number above your guy, by the way?
17.
Oh yeah, you'll be fine.
It can't kill me.
It's 2d8. You'll be fine.
The
you just have 1 at most, or at least.
Also, why don't you just aim the cone this way?
because then he wouldn't get the 3rd.
It's also a 20-foot cone, so you get caught in it anyway.
Oh yeah, because it would clip your
You could make it the line.
He's trying to get all 3.
If I make it the line, I
So,
miss them
don't
all.
worry about it.
If you make it the line, you can aim here.
Like this?
Oh wait,
So with a line, it would be the beam instead of just line.
It'd be what?
it's okay. Have them roll.
Oh, beam.
I will be fine. I will be fine.
They all succeeded.
Okay, this is gonna hurt.
I'm just gonna face it. Yeah, I'll go this way to try to not clip Chris then with the line.
I'd like to not explode, please, God.
So just these 2 then.
Okay.
In which case, they pass, but they take half. So they take 2.
Wait, don't you have the lightning feat that makes that a 2 instead of a 1?
I don't have it written down if I do. I think we discussed having it, but it was decided against.
Hi, Sunny.
Oh my God.
Howdy, fellas.
Hi, I'm being mauled.
Is it time for me to save y'all's asses?
I'm being mauled.
And then
Yeah, can I do anything about that?
Sparky, this one right here.
You're at camp
Yep.
right now.
After I lightning blast the south twice, I'm going to just like reel back and just elbow him straight in the snout.
I miss having high dex.
That's a 19.
That is a hit.
He takes 6 points of lightning
There's just
damage.
this like satisfying crack as you just strike out. You can see like a couple of its teeth are knocked loose. It's looking the worst out of all of them. All right, is that your turn?
Yep, that's all I got.
Silver Scale's turn.
So, since Adam's not here, we can control Silver, right?
I did
Okay.
not know I was controlling silver.
Well, so, do you all want to be the ones to control Silver, or do you want me to take control of Silver?
Well, we can't control Silver. We barely...
Well, it has all players as control.
No, do you know what I mean? It's like, we aren't close enough. We can't really do that.
I get it.
I mean, like, as an over-the-table thing.
Hmm.
Over the table, like, would you guys like to be able to control the, like, how this creature moves and attacks? Or do you want me to handle it for now?
I think the way I would do it is it would be in the order of player who owns it, table, DM.
Alright. Yeah,
So-
so, Jauger,
Like if
right now, Silver is currently stealthed.
like Jauger controls it, if Jauger's not here, we control it, or we can pass the baton to the DM.
Is there a stat sheet?
A what?
Stat sheet for silver?
Oh, yeah, let me just, give it to you.
Yeah, pop it in the discussion.
I'm gonna lose my mind. Jauger,
might
if I
modify
live,
this.
you're dying.
Oh boy.
I might modify this, but for now, this is what it is at. I would say she does have more hit points than that, though. So she actually is going to have 30.
Thank God.
Listen. I fucking know how important pets are to the party. I also know that if I don't tread very carefully, I'm gonna get fucking stabbed in the back alley.
Yes.
The 5 of us will jump you, yeah.
I don't know. If you want to put your pet in combat, I think that's on you for getting them involved in a dangerous
And I do agree.
situation.
I do agree, but they
Silver
also
dies.
I will also
I don't think you can be blamed. That's all I'm saying.
If Silver dies, Sparky, just know I'm gonna be at your doorstep on Thanksgiving.
I'll be there tomorrow.
I just gotta take time, but I'll get there, and it'll be on Thanksgiving.
It'll take me 20 minutes.
just take Silver's turn, goddammit.
Alright,
I just can't believe you guys are more worried about the dinosaur than the doctor that died.
He's already dead. What are we supposed to worry about?
He's already dead.
Okay.
Oh, also,
dead.
this
Oh, yeah.
is a passive for her.
Yes,
And
I
for
did
the
see that in the stat sheet.
Oh, oh my god. For a lot of the other stat sheets, that was separate. But yeah, for all intents and purposes, Levina and Chris are allies.
Yeah. Because this is technically within 5 feet.
Yep.
Cool, so...
Tag,
it
tag,
has a-
tags!
Exactly. I'm gonna do the 2 attacks then. So, roll 2d... 20 KH1 plus 6 to hit. That is a 19 to hit.
That's a hit.
And then the next one is an 11, so that one misses. So the bite works, so that is roll 1d6. 6 plus 3. That is 6 damage right to the throat.
From the undergrowth, Levina, you just see a blur of movement as this smaller shape slams into the larger raptor, leaping onto its back and just biting down straight into the nape of the larger raptor's throat. The two thrash for a moment, but Silver remains just like locked on, trying to claw at its hide, but unfortunately can't grab purchase. And as this other raptor throws Silver back into the sand, Silver comes off with a massive chunk of its flesh. The opposing raptor is very bloodied and not looking well, while Silver just swallows down the chunk and gets into a low stance, clicking her jaws and tapping her killer claw.
That's all Silver can do.
raptor.
I thought you said silver had 2 attacks.
That was 2. I missed one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Even with the +6 to hit.
Oh.
Mm.
Who do I want? Who do I want? I'm trying to decide who I want to eat.
Actually, they want to run away.
They still have the numbers advantage
No.
Until
they-
Chris's
they may
turn.
have-
until Chris'
my-
turn.
I swear to God. Jauger, you're so fucking dead. I swear to God, man.
Hold on, let me. I need to make just a.
prepared a
I need
backup
to roll for
character.
something real quick. I need to see how smart. Ah. Yeah. Can I stop fucking? Hey, hi, Chris. Hey, Chris. What's your AC?
17.
As this raptor swoops in past the hatchlings and dives into the mass of ravenous maws, chomping down on your leg, dealing 13 points of piercing damage, and then as it is like trying to basically rip your leg from your body, it starts trying to claw into you, almost like trying to claw it off.
I see. Well, fellas, it was great knowing you guys.
Don't worry, I'll put your sword in the museum.
Don't worry.
I got attacked by 1 Velociraptor. Levina got attacked by 1. I have gotten attacked by every single one of them. I am in immense pain.
I got attacked by 1, you got attacked by the rest of Jurassic Park.
Hey, Chris, you do get a scar.
Makes sense.
And
We can talk about that in a second. Let's get the initiative.
Yeah. You do take 11 points of slashing damage.
Another 11.
So
Oh, I didn't get a turn. Yeah. That's valid.
I mean, it just there's a lot of raptors.
Yep, it's fun. I get you.
I don't know if you're upset with me or not.
I'm not.
Hey, them's the dice.
Them's the dice. Them's the breaks. Alright, yeah, so, that's that turn. As they are now trying to fucking consume. Levina, you can see Chris is just turning into a bloody mess in the sand.
I'm trying. I am trying.
That's still within the minimum range for them.
You saved my wife.
That's a miss!
Yeah, that's what I thought.
As this one lunges for you, trying to pounce you to the ground in the same manner that Chris was. But it's too frenzied. It's too much going on. It tries to bite at you, and you just kind of like slap its face away. What the fuck? Is this where I burnt all my fucking good rolls? Eating Chris?
I mean, if you think about it, you can't get a bad roll if you attack Chris. They're just free crits.
It really is, yeah. Yeah, on this one, this lets out, like, again, one of those, like, little crow calls, and all the hatchlings just begin, fleeing back. That's, yeah. And why? Stop it. What the fuck did they change? Chris, I'm gonna need you to GM roll me your death save.
Okay. How exactly do I do that?
Slash GM roll 1d20. Awesome.
Yeah.
This one lets out another cry. And the ones that are like currently out seem to be kind of like holding position rather than charging straight in. Hi, Levina.
Hey. Wait, who's attacking me? Because I thought the raptor that was attacking me is now fighting Silverscale.
Oh, I got mixed up with there's 220 raptors, so yeah. No, okay, so that's gonna be a hit on Silverscale because I believe Silverscale's AC is 13.
Yep.
Alright, so as with claws and fangs, these two are just tearing at each other. Silver takes 9 on the first attack. But the second bite is a miss. As Silver ducks out of the way of those lethal jaws. After having been shocked and hearing the calls from the pack, this one pulls away from Chris, as there's currently a different threat on the field that they need to register. And it seems to be just kind of steadying itself, readying for something. This one is going to, with Crystal in its jaws, begin dragging him backwards. And that's its turn. As Levina, you see this bloodied heap of Chris getting dragged back to the rest of the pack.
Are their movement speeds 80 feet?
I'll talk to you about stuff after session. It just there's a little special thing that it can do. All right, Levina, AC.
Still 16.
Listen, I haven't had many combats where
How
I've actually
dare
gotten to,
you
like,
not remember?
I'm going to find you in real life and hit you. Then I'll ask you what your fucking AC is. That's a hit.
99.
That's a hit as this thing fucking... Why is Silver upside down? Please, stop. Stop. Levina, you take 9 points of slashing damage.
Deflect blows.
Yeah, never mind. You take,
None.
no damage.
I'm gonna spend a focus point, and I'm gonna choose the raptor that just hit me.
Uh-huh.
It has to make a dex save.
Uh-huh.
Actually, let's see here. Okay, never mind. Nope, he's a melee range, so the one does just hit me. Make a dex save.
It fails.
Oh, you have no idea.
Oh, no.
Levina in pure rage is going to like parry this raptor, and I'm going to just like hammer strike it with my fist as it takes 12 points of lightning damage.
There is just a resounding crack
Oh,
as
sorry.
the
It takes
top of its
12 points of
skull-
whatever damage it hit me with. Sorry.
So there's just a resounding crack as you just cave the top of its skull in. And with that, suddenly, all eyes are on you.
Good.
This guy dead. This one's gonna let out another crow call. It's just a herd of little babies that just vanish into the depths of the ship. Levina, it's your turn.
You bet. The one in front of me. I'm hitting him in the face.
Of course.
10.
That is a miss.
Flurry blows.
I see. Why does the music
25.
stop? That's a hit.
5 points of lightning
Fighter
damage.
champion. First strike doesn't seem like super effective. It does seem to shock it in the most literal sense.
Alright, I'll hit him again. Okay, no, I won't.
No, you won't.
I have one more hit. Another 25.
Dang. If only you were a fighter champion.
No. That's 11.
Ooh. Ooh. This one, you like the strike again. It's just like another crack, and already like you can see just blood spewing from its jaws. It snaps its teeth at you, backing away slightly, seemingly dazed from this brutal strike.
Does it back up 5 feet, Sparky?
Guess we'll fucking see, won't we, Kosmo?
Oh, I hope he does.
Right, it's Silverscale's turn.
Going after the same raptor.
Yep.
16.
That's a hit.
And then I'll just see if I kill with this one. So this is going to be its bite attack again. So 6 plus 3. 4.
She dives in, dipping underneath this raptor's claws, and then launches up. Her jaws snapping closed around the bottom jaw of the larger raptor. Her claws just come in, grip onto the top half of the other raptor's jaw. Levina, you just hear this crack, followed by a twist in the sound of something meaty tearing as Silver rips the lower jaw off and leaves the raptor to stumble and flounder back into the sand in its dying breaths.
Then Silver will come around and use her claw attack here.
Is it possible I could direct Silver?
Yeah.
Levina actually wants to point to this one over here and go, protect pack. Because the one in front of me,
so
I'll finish.
I guess my claw attack is going here.
All right,
That's a 19 to hit.
that is a hit.
1d8 plus 3. That is an 11.
Ooh, as she comes in, leaps, and just pierces her killing claw straight into the side of the larger raptor, rakes it down through between a couple of its ribs, and just gashes a large spatter of blood into the sand. The larger raptor shrieks and snaps its jaws, shaking Silver off of it, but looking grievously wounded from that strike.
And that's Silver's turn.
Hey.
Reaction. Attack of opportunity.
Yeah. Yeah.
Get him!
God damn it.
Oh.
Ooh, that's a miss.
But I'm a cool guy, so it's actually like +4 or whatever the AC is. Because I'm so cool. Hey, no, wait, hold on, wait, hold on. No, come back. No, wait.
This one will take its place, though. Actually,
Oh.
well, it's too fucking late. I already made that decision. No takesy backsies.
Welcome to my attack range. You won't be staying here long.
Oh, I made a whoopsie doopsies. This guy wasn't supposed to move yet.
Not
It
its
was
turn
this
yet.
one's turn. So don't worry about your reaction there, Matty boy, because I'm a dumb.
Levina leans to the raptor. Next turn.
It sweats. We saw into the future. One of the many possible timelines. As this one comes in, tries to attack you, slips on the blood of its own packmate, and just falls flat on its jaw. It writhes in the sand for a moment, growling in annoyance, gets back up and tries to snap at you again. And what the fuck? Why did it take me out of the game?
You don't get to play anymore, sorry.
My computer is having a
kidding.
fucking stroke today. It's one of those days. It's one of those days. Let's try this again. So I know that was a hit. So it's gonna be with a bite. You're gonna take 9 points of piercing damage as it snaps on your wrist.
Do I want to deflect blows this?
What do you want to use your
Yes.
reaction for?
Yeah, I'll use it.
Ha 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 ha.
Haha, that. I take 1 point of damage.
Okay, fine. Fuck you.
I can't redirect unless I reduce it to 0, but that's all I can do.
Now it's this one's turn. He flips you off as he runs away.
I never said when next turn. Just next turn. You think that will save you from my movement speed?
And it's gonna be its turn. Oh my god, stop. I'm gonna fight roll 20. Who registers as the biggest threat? Nah, they're gonna get into pack formation. Chris, GM, roll me a death save.
I forgot. I get a +1 because I have the Cloak of Protection, which is for all saving throws,
That's so
which
real.
doesn't matter.
I mean, it could matter.
Nah.
That was our indicator that that was not a good save.
That was our
Oh,
indicator. It could have been a
that was
nat
dead.
1.
See, if it doesn't matter,
I'm
that
about to
might mean
crash the fuck out of that.
the first one failed. The second one was a nat 1. Is the impression I just got? I don't know. We'll see.
All I know is I'm about to deep fry these raptors.
Are you gonna die too, though?
Oh, I'm not
That
gonna
was
die.
Okay. If you say so, I believe you.
This one's going to attempt to fight back against Silver, who has so valiantly come in to try to. It fucking misses. It
Good.
fucking misses.
Good. That's what you
Silver is
get.
just too wily. Silver, Jesus fucking Christ, where did all my good rolls go? Where did my crits go?
That's what you get for killing us last session.
Oh, I'll fucking kill you this session.
Just getting some measurements. Don't mind me.
It is your turn.
Sparky, quick question.
Yes.
Hi.
You see where that guy on the bottom there is on that corner? Does that count?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm so glad you said yes.
Are you able to?
Yeah. Yes, I
How big
can.
is the cone?
20
Can you go
foot?
from here? Would you be able to get this one?
It would have.
if you
It's a
went from
20-foot cone. I don't know where here is. I can't see your ping.
Oh, that's strange. Like up one more and to the left. Like if you oriented the.
I'm not moving this, Sparky. I'm
triangle.
just figuring out what Sunny's referring to. Like,
Okay, you can't quite get all of them that way. Okay,
Yeah.
well, it was worth a shot.
well, hang on. If I did that, could I?
Too far.
Yeah. So I'll pick this space then. The one right here. I'm socking him in the
Uh-huh.
face.
Okay. All right.
That was a 20, unnatural.
That's a hit.
That's 5 points of lightning damage.
As it fucking takes that taser straight to the eyeballs and just staggers back.
Is he dead?
No.
He's about to be. One more.
Okay.
16.
That's a hit.
11.
This one is now just like one of the ones that came before it, just spitting blood from this vicious blow that you have dealt to it.
How is he still alive?
Because this one hasn't taken any damage.
I've hit him with the lightning.
Oh no, that one died. Oh
Alright.
wait, no, that one ran away. Remember?
I'm going to use my my blast.
This
lightning
is the
thing.
one that you hit with the lightning and ran the fuck away.
I can't see any pings, by the way. I don't know what you guys
Why?
are
What the
referring to.
fuck?
Yeah, I can't see a single pulse on the map.
That's so dumb. We'll have to figure that out later.
These three. Deck save.
That is a fail. That is a fail, and that is a fail.
Of course. They take 5 lightning damage.
Oh, whoopsies.
Hmm. Oh, the one that ran away from me died? Is that the one that ran away from me?
That's the one that ran away.
I told you next turn! I told you!
You did. You did. The others aren't exactly looking too good either.
I have one more hit.
Uh-huh.
This one right here.
That one right there?
I want him.
Uh-huh.
I want him now. 17.
That is a hit.
7. Is he dead? Put that X on him. Put it.
Hold on,
Put the
I
X
need
on him. Put the X on him. Just do it. Just
Hold
put the
on.
X
The
him.
fucking chat was getting in the way
Yes.
as you just flash fry its skull. You can see just like the outline of its skull beneath the flesh as it sparks and then just collapses dead.
Can I make an intimidation check on the rest of the Raptors?
You know what? You know what? I will fucking allow it. Especially seeing as you and Silver have gone, you know, kind of sicko mode.
That's an F1. No.
In fact, they only feel more emboldened. You have killed their pack members. They are very upset and very angry about that.
Good luck, Raptors. Not the wise choice you're making here.
Right, is that your turn?
Aye.
Silver's turn.
Oh, I wanted to back up. That was all.
Okay.
So I got two options. I can keep fighting this one here, or I can make it and try and pin the one that's way over here. Alright, well, I'm going to use the runner ability, which gives bonus action dash. And I'll take the opportunity attack as I run by this one only. So, go the long way.
That is a hit. Silver only takes 5 slashing damage as this one tries to scrape past it. Trying to just
No.
get one more lick in.
So, I'm now at this one, and I'm going to use both attacks here. That's an 11, that misses. That is a 13.
That is also a miss, but is enough to get the attention of this raptor to put Chris down.
And that's Silver's turn.
Alright. This one's coming for you, Levina.
Make it dry.
It's going to be a flat roll because it has no pack members that are currently alive next to it. And it's going to fucking miss. As its claw just kind of whips past your face. You're just like bowing back, very skillful, almost like a boxer. Then it comes in with a bite and just snaps at your wrist. And also misses.
Good try.
But this one will get advantage. I'm gonna bring this.
How do you like that, Raptor? I'm using your friend's corpse as a shield.
Yeah, there we go. And KH1. But that's gonna be a hit as it claws you. Oh, for 8 slashing damage.
Okay.
And then comes in for a visceral bite. For... Come on. 8 damage.
I'm gonna deflect blows that one.
Okay.
I take no damage. I'm gonna spend a key point to redirect it.
Okay. How many key points do you have left?
1. Well, now I have 1. I had 2. I used 2 for Flurry of Blows, hit him. I did the redirect earlier, and I'm rejecting this for 4. At least I think that's my math.
So it deals 4 damage?
No, I have to... He takes... Where is it? Plus my thing... He takes 17 lightning damage. But I'm actually gonna hit this one with it.
Oh! Are you sure?
My logic is if I hit him, then this one can't move into the space.
Okay, fair enough. Alright. That is good and sound logic as you immediately take this raptor from full to bloodied. And roll me that save, buddy. Right. And so, where, motherfucker? Which one? Which one? Highlight him. Highlight him.
Are you talking to me?
Oh, okay. No, I was talking to Roll20.
Oh, okay.
And I'm gonna pull, bring the front. Going in for a claw attack. And it's gonna miss.
That's what I thought.
This one will hit with the bite, though.
No, you won't, because I'm cool.
That's gonna be 8 points of piercing damage.
Still up.
Chomps down onto your throat.
I lived, bitch.
I live, bitch.
I'm up with 1. That was your mistake here.
This one is going to attempt to snap at Silverscale. Has no allies in range, so it's going to be 1d20. And it's going to miss. It's going to miss. Silverscale does not even have any fucking... does not even have high AC.
Silver Scale is just that bitch, okay?
True
What
AF.
armor? She protect pack.
Coming in. Claw attack is going to hit.
Nuh-uh.
That's what I'm saying, Jauger. That's what I'm saying.
4 slashing damage. Going in for the bite and is gonna miss.
He is that
Stop
bitch.
it. Stop. Go for the one that's cracking lightning. Leave these two alone. Goddamn.
Facts.
Alright, Levina, it's your turn.
I have 1 more focus point that I will spend.
Uh-huh.
These 3 I'm taking with me, whether you like it or not, DM.
Okay.
This one right
Uh-huh.
here, I'm punching him in the face. It's gonna be a nat 20, I'm calling it right now.
I would...
It's a 9. Never mind. Okay, I was just double checking my modifier. I'm going for it again. That's a 25.
If only you were fighter champion.
If only I was fighter champion.
Honestly, I was expecting, like, you to, come in with, like, that fucking dragon breath thing again.
No, because it's not based on my key points. It's based on my proficiency bonus.
Ah! Oh, yeah, that's right.
And if I want to recharge it, it takes 2 key points.
Yeah, got it. Alright. But yeah, bibbidi boppity bap.
So he takes 6 lightning damage.
This one.
The one below me. I can't see your
The
pain.
one below you. That's right. Just a thunderous crack as another one goes down. The other 2 starting to waver as another pack member falls.
The one right here.
Uh-huh.
I punch him.
Uh-huh.
11. Doesn't hit.
That's a miss.
But I want to punch the one in front of me now.
Okay.
16.
That's a hit.
He takes 10 lightning damage.
Another one staggers back and collapses dead. As you just crack its head straight 180.
And now that I have hit them all, or that I hit the one to the bottom left of me, he can't have opportunity attacks against me. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55.
She's a beast! She's a beast! Let's go!
Monk's gonna monk.
That is my turn.
Alright, silver scale.
Alright. So, scrapping. Chris is back up, right?
No.
Damn.
No.
Nat 20 death save is what gets you up.
Well, I left for like 5 minutes. I didn't know. Yeah. Alright, so, bite attack on the one that just ran up on. Or no. Still the one down bottom left of silver scale.
Alright.
And let me roll. 23.
That's a hit.
That's a hit. Cool. D6 plus 3. That is 7.
As silver scale slashes in, just rips another chunk off. Bop. The opposing raptor is not looking good at all.
Cool. So it's gonna get the claw attack too then. 17. That hits. Cool. 1 D8 plus 3. 4.
On this one, the one
Yeah.
bottom left,
Same one.
as silver scale brings up her killing claw and just slashes out hooks onto the bottom corner of its jaw and just gouges downwards all the way to the gullet.
And
Its tasty crisp juice spills out along with its tasty raptor juice.
that's her turn.
Approach me. I dare you. I dare you. Come near me. You see what happened to your friends, Raptor? I'll do that to you.
It's going for a pounce attack.
And it
it's gonna
misses.
fail, right? It's gonna fail.
It's gonna
It
fail.
What's Levina's AC?
16.
So it misses.
It misses.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
Walks
We
on the
just
sand,
willed it
missing
into
pounce,
existence.
Tries to get up, snapping for you, and you just backstep. Your fist coated in the smoking, smoldering blood of its companions. That's its turn. Chris, you know the rule. Yeah, there you go, buddy. This one's going to. Yeah, okay, yeah. Snippy snap, it's going for Silver Scale. And it's gonna fucking miss. Snippy snap, gonna slash for Silver Scale, and it's gonna fucking miss!
She is that bitch.
She is becoming that bitch.
She's going to become the tyrant. Fuck everybody else in this goddamn forest.
God damn, dude. Fucking, yeah. That's its turn. Levina, hi.
The Raptor. To the bottom right.
Yeah, the only one.
I punch him in the face.
Uh-huh.
That's a natural one.
Oh, no, you fucking don't.
Yes, I do! 2 attacks! Extra attack!
Oh, goddamn!
11 damage!
Oh,
Sit
boy,
down!
You've only bopped it once, so while it is bloodied and looking very worse for wear, it's
Monks
still
can
up.
bonus action punch. Without using a key point. There's only a single punch, though.
You're right. That's the wrong button. I forgot I had to scroll up more. 19.
Okay.
Do you want me to roll the damage, or do you want me to just use that one I
Yes,
sent by
roll the
accident?
damage, please.
No, I already sent a 1d8 plus 3 by accident. Do you want to use that one, or do you want me to roll again?
Oh,
Because when
I would roll.
trying to go, I was trying to go back to the other command, but I just hit input by accident. In which case,
Yeah.
8.
it looked like it was about to, go in
Sit
for
down.
a strike, and then
Sit
you
down. Sit down. Sit down.
One more.
Lightning just surges once more, shocking from its snout to its tail. You can see the outline of its skeletal structure the entire time, and then as it fries, it collapses down.
Hey, Silver Scale. 5, 10, 15, 20. Pack tactics. End it.
Oh, fuck yeah, bitch.
My God.
I tap the raptor on the shoulder, and I just, put my fist in my hand.
15.
That's gonna be a hit.
Alright, so I'm just gonna roll both attacks because I know both attacks are heading that way.
You just throw one at Chris for fun.
215.
That's a hit.
Oh god, I messed that up completely. 1d6 plus 3, 6, and then just gonna fucking go up. 1d8 plus 3, 9. Nice.
Silver Scale leaps onto this other raptor as it is distracted by Levina and tackles it. Levina crouches down. The raptor and Silver Scale tumble over her back. And Levina, you don't even look back. You just hear the sounds of ripping gore as Silver Scale utterly fucking eviscerates this remaining raptor.
I am the 1 hit point warrior. Who's your DPS now?
I guess that depends on if Chris is dead or not.
No, Chris is fine. We got this.
You should check on that guy, I think.
I want to make a medicine check.
Yeah, go ahead, maybe a medicine check.
Yeah, I got this. Let's see what I got for medicine. Oh, I got a +3. That's a 6. That's a 6.
Oh shit, he's dead, dude. Hold on, let me just check something. Yeah.
Can I
Honestly,
Silverscale's just gonna start licking Chris's face.
can I do another one?
he's still breathing.
Can I?
Stabilize!
Can I try to stabilize him? Can I another medicine? Just put it all back. Are we initiating this?
Defibrillator?
Let me just check something because I believe.
Buddy, I am
Defibrillator?
already stable.
Yeah, he's already stable.
Oh, okay.
We
Defibrillator?
succeeded 3 saves, let's go!
There's one
Oh,
thing.
Yeah, I failed twice. My first 2 rolls were fails, and then it was 3 successes after that.
Hey Chris, what's your AC?
She's getting a little snacky.
Advantage!
She's a little hungry.
Actually though, Chris, what is
Jauger,
your AC?
Jauger, I am going to cast fucking remove vertebrae on you if you keep this.
Oh my god. Oh my
You're already
god.
in shit to start with.
Yeah.
You're already in shit to start with, so don't make it like this.
Hey, Sparky.
Yeah, hi.
Yeah. Can the Silverscale make a lick attack?
Yes. Chris is licked.
It
I don't
misses.
hit.
No. It's an instant crit on incapacitated creatures, so it's a lick.
Levina.
Well, that's on a
Chris,
hit.
you're
but you
getting
should
wet.
have advantage.
Chris is getting lamped.
She walks over to this, where the raptors went in.
Yeah, you can see
Technically.
one lone adult raptor and basically like a nest full of hatchlings cowering in the dark.
Technically, because of my species, I have mechanically one more breath weapon.
Do it.
Do it. Do it.
They're gonna grow up. They're gonna come back stronger. They're
I
gonna
can
come
only
after
use
us.
it
Do
once.
They're already
I-
orphans.
I'm
I'm-
telling you, like these are creatures that are very clearly cowering.
I know. I want to look at the ship. I want to blast it and collapse the entrance so they can't follow us.
All right.
They'll find another way out, but they're not finding the way back with us.
Yeah.
And with that, Levina, who has lost probably maybe 8 pints of blood, picks up Chris to the best of her ability and starts to, like, lug him back. The dead guy can wait.
Silverscale's gonna
I mean,
get
there's-
under
there's-
Chris's feet and try and like prop his feet up with her head.
In all defense for Rodenthal, there's not really much to bring back.
No.
Yeah, really no.
Like, a little revivify spell ain't gonna do shit.
He shouldn't have wandered off.
You told
Roger,
him
You
to
shouldn't
fall.
have fucking run your mouth.
You
You shouldn't have
told
run your
him to
fucking
Go
mouth.
do his own fishing.
I told him to do his own fishing with nets,
Actually,
not where to do his own fishing.
with Chris over one shoulder, Levina is going to reach down and pick up Rodenthal's hat as a sign and make her way back to camp. With pure fury and a little bit of doom music playing in her head.
Alright, give me 1 second.
How long does it take to gain 1 hit point? It's what, an
It's
hour?
4 hours, so let me... you know what?
Is-
You go ahead and roll me a 1d4.
Okay. So I'll be awake by the time we get there.
Because
Because we're 3 squares away.
So, the
Squares.
traveling
Oh,
along
you
the
mean on the big
beach
map.
is faster than traveling along the jungle.
And also, I'm gonna dash.
Yeah, but the problem is, that'd be normal pace for you then.
Okay, so just
Well, I can dash, bonus action dash, monk.
You need key points to do that.
I thought I could just. Oh, I'm thinking of something else.
it is nighttime by the time you finally return with a unconscious Chris in tow, bleeding from various lacerated wounds. Silver scale, no worse for wear.
Yeah, see, the nets were right here.
And Levina doesn't say a word to anyone. She just marches right to where everyone is and plops down Chris.
What happens? What's...
Raptors. They're all fucking dead.
5 lay on hands on Chris.
A crowd has
Cure wounds on
gathered.
Chris.
Use it on Levina, I got Chris.
Lemina's
Cure
like, what
wounds
the
on
heck?
Levina.
Well, the second I gain 5 hit points, I am making 2 attacks, 2 unarmed attacks at Jauger, action surge, and another 2.
Can I hold
Oh
Chris
my
back?
god!
Okay, wait.
Hold
Can
Chris
you
back
punch
while
him
he's on the ground?
after Jauger heals me?
Oh yeah, sure. That's that for me. But sure.
Oh no! Oh no!
It's okay. The damage can't be doubled because it's not a dice. It's just a flat 5.
I roll it
Oh.
as most on our attacks are 1d4.
Oh, okay.
So 2d4 plus your mod. Fun.
Can I hold this man back, please?
Give me athletics. We can do an opposed athletics check here.
That's a nat 20.
Why? Let me at least get this 1 off.
Okay, you get the 1 and then grab.
You get the 1. He gets
You
the
did
1.
roll
and then
the.
you hold
You
him
did
back.
roll the one attack, yeah.
we honor the nat 20s.
Yes.
9.
Yeah, Jauger, you take.
I'm just putting it square in his fucking teeth. Not even his nose, straight in the teeth.
Chris.
By the gods, what the fuck happened to you lot?
We went looking for Rodenthal. We found Rodenthal, and the pack of raptors that found him first. The raptors are dead. And Levina puts the hat into Horatio's arms and looks to Jauger. You got any more of that glowy feel-goody stuff?
The second Chris cracks him in the fucking teeth. I'm trying to think of what he would say. Or if he's gonna say anything at all. Because he's about to fucking explode.
Okay, look, I know we haven't really talked about it, but how about we don't square face, just punch someone square in the jaw the moment we wake up after being knocked out?
The
Rae, let me go.
announcement from Levina that the ship's doctor is dead sends a noticeable shockwave through the camp. First the captain, now the ship's doctor. And there's still people who are, while not in dire straits, not exactly the best. And
Let me go, Rae.
Are you gonna be calm or are you gonna be decent? Answer
Let me
truthfully.
go.
Ray is not letting go.
Why don't we take a step back, yes? Going to, like, actually move Jauger away from Chris.
Horatio looks down at you, Chris. Looks along the line of you. All of you. Sort yourselves out. Meet me in my tent.
Levina, like, kind of leans back towards Aelea. Did Horatio get taller, or can I just not see him that well?
He's very imposing, and he always has been.
Chris is gonna immediately start walking to the tent, and is just gonna go.
I did not hear you because your mic cut out.
No.
God, well, that's about what I was thinking.
Shouted the fuck word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad it cut. That was a lot of shit. I'm glad it cut because that was loud as fuck.
Plus 14, I'll take it. I wonder what my HP plus 15, plus 14 is. God, math is so difficult.
Jauger.
13?
Silver scale with her wounds comes up and nuzzles against your hand.
Hey, girl.
Aelea's kind of rubbing her beak in thought. And then she'll turn to look over at Jauger. I take it, if you are still here, after whatever conversation we have, you will learn to be a bit more agreeable. Yes?
When it comes down to everything that happened with him, all I'm gonna say is if it wasn't for us, 95% of these people wouldn't be alive right now.
Oh, it's just Chris.
Does not
please.
mean that any of us cannot be more trouble than we are worth. You would do well to consider that. She's gonna turn to go to the tent. She looks over at Levina like she would consider trying to heal a little bit. Are you well?
As long
Enough conversation?
as nothing else happens that involves teeth, claws, or blades of any kind, should be fine. However, could you tell Horatio, I'll be there in a second?
Yes, of course. I will pass on the message. Do not take too long.
It's not much, but I can try to help bandage you up a little bit after, if you're fine with
Fine.
that.
I'm fine.
Chris. Please.
I'm fine.
Is anyone actively paying attention to Jauger right now?
Levina is. She turns back to look at him.
What?
sorry, it's still a little just frazzled. I think blood loss really takes a toll on the mental state. You're... She kind of, like, woozily points at Silverscale. Your really angry dog does a good job.
Silverscale doesn't exactly understand, but she understands the intent, and she not smiles, but like she sits there kind of proud.
I'm gonna go pay a visit to Odin. And 10, yeah, then 10. She just like spits blood into the sand. I'll be right back.
You feel a tap on your shoulder.
She turns around. Oh, Eric.
He palms a bottle, a small, almost like roundish shape, into your hands. Take care of yourself.
I've
Better than this.
tried. And she's just gonna nod her head. And Levia's gonna go see Odin.
A potion of healing.
Where did he have that?
I'll hold on
Where
to
did
it.
he get
I'll hold
that?
on to her for now.
They just had those? I wonder if they found them.
You haven't exactly like talked much with Elric, you know, and it's not like you've exactly like set a good precedent for like, oh yes, these are people who I can get along with for good reason, by the way. You're not really gonna have anything get told to you by someone who doesn't openly like you. As you head over to Odin turns around from the sudden like wave of misery that has hit Vesper, Turing, and Drez, and goes, "Oh, now who's coming on over? Oh, what the bloody hell happened to you, lass? Are you okay?"
Levina like holds up a hand for like give him a moment as she's thinking. I think it was 7 raptors.
Come here. Take a sit on one of the
9.
crates. Oh, you need yourself something to drink. You need something in you.
I need a little bit of everything.
Just take a sit.
And yeah, Levina's gonna sit with Odin.
He comes over and takes like a wet rag and like dabs at your face, cleaning off a bunch of the blood and muck. Then pulls up like a hauled out, shell cup filled with coconut water. Drink.
Yeah, you got it. I do have to go see your ratio in a second.
Of course. But you can't go seeing no one when you can barely stand on your feet. Here. And he hands you a smaller fish on a stick, roasted.
Do you have a bowl?
He gives you a small makeshift bowl.
She nods in appreciation. I'll just eat this as Ratio talks.
I understand that.
Do you know how to cook raptor?
I've taken a look at Silverscale, and I imagine it wouldn't be too different from a drake or a wyvern.
You've cooked those?
Have. Pretty tough and gamey, but if you know how to season them and cook them right, you can make a fine stew.
Oh. Well, you know. Well, I know where we can get a couple, so that'll be tomorrow's expedition.
Just take care, lass.
Try my best. I'll catch you on the flip side. And she kind of does like a shaky fist pump, and she goes to Horatio's tent.
He looks down at the fist and just nods.
Does he not fist bump me?
He fist bumps you.
He gets
doesn't
blood on his
make
hand.
exactly understand, but he just
He gets my blood and a lot of raptor blood on his hand.
he looks at it. He just takes like a rag and just cleans his hand.
I'm gonna go to the others.
And Jauger?
Guess I'll probably make my way over to the tent too.
Traffic jam. Rae in her spacing is trying to keep it subtle but keep Chris kind of pinned between Horatio and herself. So that if he does decide to go again, there is a good chance that he will be stopped. Because as much as Rae wants to see it, we can't be doing that. Also, you're muted, no.
I know I'm muted.
Chris got back 5 hit points from the lay on hands, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay, just making sure, because it still says 1 on my side.
Oh.
It says none on my
Chris does not exist.
Okay. Chris
I
exists.
see no
It's
hit
just,
point bar.
yeah, his health is
Well, I can also adjust. I can also just do
Horatio.
this.
Horatio just kind of like... Horatio nods to you all as you enter, walking around the makeshift table. Turns, staring off at nothing. Nods. Turns around towards you all. We're fucked. Alright, and that's where we're going to take a break.
Ah!
And paused. And we're back.
Hey, that's my line, bitch!
Welcome back to Alora's Rest. Well, last...
I'm sorry, what?
I'm gonna just swap our tokens around so I'm in the DMG and the DMC.
Ah! Motherfucker. Anyways. Yeah. So, Aelea has kind of gone, like, between everyone, and, like, Horatio's kind of, like, held Chris by the scruff to, at the very least, force him to accept Aelea's healing. And then, after everything's all settled, Horatio leans across the table, looks the group up and down.
Yes?
Food stores are low. Manpower is currently handicapped. And not only have we lost our captain, but we have lost our ship doctor. Before I proceed with what I feel should be the best course of action, I would like to settle a clear point of aggression in your group. Chris, I'll start with you. By your assessment, what is the situation that we are dealing with in terms of Jauger and the Doctor?
Oh. Jauger was feeding the raptor our rations, and the Doctor, in probably not the most curt way, told him not to, that it was the group's rations. To which case Jauger replied with the fact that he's getting all of the rations and, holding himself up to this bogus self-importance. So, Doctor leaves
Cut that.
to go catch...
Remove the personal feelings. Just give me the facts as you see it.
Okay. Doctor goes to catch own fish, catches some crab, finds some other survivors, gets jumped on by a large group of raptors. We handle the raptors. We come back. I obviously am not going to... I sock Jauger for emotional reasons I'm not getting into. As we walked into the tent, Jauger exclaimed that if it weren't for us, the camp would be nowhere.
Jauger, in your estimation, what is the situation between you and the doctor?
The situation that occurred. The doctor calls me out simply for feeding this animal. Understanding the fact that, yes, we are low on rations. However, at the same time, this group that is standing in front of you right now has pulled how much food for this camp? So me wanting to spare a couple of my own rations, regardless of who's watching, because I'm the one catching these things, shouldn't matter. The doctor proceeds to confront me about it, as Chris said, rather rationally, or irrationally. So I returned in kind. I explained to the doctor if he was unhappy with the way I was catching fish, he can go catch his own, and I will not touch his share.
Does anyone have anything else to add as he looks between Rae, Levina, Aelea?
Wow, my mic would not unmute. Levina kind of points like a shaky hand back towards Jauger from where she's sitting. I don't think Jauger should be considered guilty for what happened. I mean, no one told... I mean, Rodenthal made the choice to go out that far. Plus, and she gestures to I guess behind, in the tent, behind her, towards where the water is. We can fish here.
Indeed. And without Rodenthal alive to interrogate his side of the story, we will only have speculation to go off of. My best guess is that, after the argument, the doctor was not thinking rationally. As Jauger and Chris both stated, his arguments were irrational and emotional. Jauger, as you said, you and your group have done much for this entire camp and our survival. Odin himself constantly sings your praises for the catches you bring in. And it's thanks to you that we've been able to hang on for even just another day. That said, it's no excuse to lord that over people. I can understand being in an emotional head state when someone is confronting you. I will give you that. But what I owe you for what you've done is not the same as what the camp owes you. It's my duty to worry about the food, the rations, how it's getting met out. If anyone had a problem with it, that was my responsibility to handle. And Chris, I understand your distaste for Jauger's wording and the way he handled the argument. I agree. Some of what he said was out of line. Only made the situation worse. But in a stressful situation like this, it's hard for cooler heads to prevail. Like Levina said, Rodenthal made his own choice. Whether due to emotion or some other factor, he chose not to tell anyone else where he was going. He chose not to tell anyone else that he was going. He left by his own, and he died because of it. That is not Jauger's fault. And while the consequences of an argument leave us sorely down a man, Jauger should not be faulted for the decisions of another person.
That
In the future.
said,
Oh, go ahead.
the morale in this camp cannot take another instance like this. It was not the first argument that day. It was not the last argument that day. And the added tension will not make it any easier for anyone to think with a clear head. It is not on your conscience, perhaps, that Rodenthal died, but contributing to the energy that has been left behind in the wake of this, you must take responsibility for that.
Was that towards Horatio?
Jauger.
Oh,
The
Jauger.
last bit was towards Jauger.
Oh, okay.
We
never
have
said-
made it so we can live here with food. We will be fed. But to live and thrive here, we cannot let this happen again.
Jauger, you're gonna make a reply?
I never said I wasn't at fault for any of this. I never said I wasn't to blame. I never said any of that. I was returning in kind what I was getting. With what happened to us, you know, we were supposed to be coming here just to land in our ships, have full supplies, full everything ready to go, ready to build a little port here. Fuck, me and Rae showed up on half a lifeboat, pretty much. The fact all of us are still even alive is frankly amazing. And you're right, being on this island, being surrounded with nothing but water, not knowing if we're going to have enough food tomorrow, not knowing what's going to come out of those woods to try and kill us, is making everybody here on edge. And if you don't think you're on edge, then you're lying to yourself and you're lying to us. Everybody's at a heightened state. Everybody's going to be more emotional. With what that discussion this morning was me trying to end a conversation before it got too bad. It could have went worse.
What?
Frankly, having almost died being eaten by a giant plant in the woods, hearing what happened to you two with the Raptors and Rodenthal with the Raptors. How the fuck are we still alive anyway?
Teamwork? That is a start. If we cannot work together, if we cannot get along, even in these heightened situations, everything will fall apart.
Frankly, everybody has been getting along. Everybody was fine.
You have been picking on Elric for how long?
I was
I
doing
do
that
not
before we
think he
even
finds
got
it
here.
funny at all.
I was doing
What I
that
mean
before
to
we even
say-
got here.
What I mean to say is that we must put our differences aside.
We also need to not consider ourselves more important than the rest of the fucking group.
We're not more important than the rest of them.
You were
But my
just
point
toting
was
off.
still valid.
Okay, so does that mean that when someone says, hey, don't use our rations to feed an animal, your immediate response is, well, I caught all of it, fuck you, grab your own? Like, I understand you're returning it in kind, as you said. Whatever. I'm not going to get into that. But if you are going to sit here and claim that it is just the 5 of us, or the 6 of us in this room, that have been carrying everything, then you need to start acting like it too.
I'm not sitting here claiming we're carrying everything.
You just did. Or we
What
walked in
I'm
this tent.
saying, what I said was if it wasn't for us. I'm not saying we're carrying everything. We're fucking not carrying anything, really.
Okay.
We're just able to go out and go get food.
The sentence, if it weren't for the 5 of us, doesn't elevate our status at all.
You're right. It doesn't. But if it
What?
wasn't for the 5 of us, we wouldn't be here. We probably would have ended up dead this morning or yesterday.
I think what Chris means to say is that makes it sound like it was only because of our efforts that everyone is here. That without us, everyone has contributed in some way, yes. We have done a lot, yes, but claiming that we are the only ones who have put us here diminishes the rest. And that is going to make people angry. It does elevate our importance to say it that way. And this is not an implication that people will be happy with. Regardless of what we have done or how much help we can be going forward, Everyone here is important to maintaining the camp and its safety. No one is worth more or less than anyone else. Or at the least, you do not want to say so to their face. Whatever your personal thoughts are. We are important to getting the food because we can defend ourselves if we go out and about. Yes, this is the point you have been making. And that much is true. We did gather the food for everyone. The food that you gathered, perhaps it could have been up to you what was done with it. But if you are gathering food for everyone, that goes into a stall for everyone, and then it is not up to you what is done with it. It is up to Horatio, or whoever it has been agreed will manage the food. Level heads are hard to come by. We speak with emotion, and it spirals out of control, yes, all the time, and we cannot afford to let it get to that point. So communicating differently may be a good idea. And perhaps making sure that no one goes anywhere alone.
This brings me to our next point of contention. Already have sent you into the outer layers of the jungle. What I am going to say next is likely going to be our Hail Mary. We need to find a way to get ourselves off this island, which means we need a way to defeat the warden that is keeping us in here.
You can't just kill the warden.
Horatio slams his hands on the table. Either we kill the warden, or we die here.
That's not what I mean. I'm not saying, like, I'm not protecting the idea. My point is more, if it's supposed to cage a whole island, I don't think even all of us could scratch it. My point is, I don't think we have the physical capability to do it.
That's why we are stuck on an island that has been untouched since the Pantheons War. Sylvia herself said that there are many ruins and temples that could hold a host of rich and incredible technology, magical items, information that we on this fucking beach do not have access to. Which is why I am sending you all on an expedition to find a way out. Whatever solution will pacify or even kill the warden that locks us here. It's going to be deeper inland.
What was that?
I don't think she meant to do that.
It was Sunny.
Huh?
No, that was. I think that was Danny.
No. It was Danny.
Oh
Fuck.
my gosh.
Yeah,
Both ended with
I
an
don't
E,
think she
it's not my
meant to do
fault.
that.
I think
Both ended with
they
an
may
E,
have been
it's not
trying
my
to see
fault.
what you were streaming.
Well,
Yeah, I've definitely done that.
Someone materializes temporarily in the tent, then vanishes in an instant. A ghost!
Anyways. Our solution lies inland. And the more we spend time faffing about here, the more we only prolong the inevitable. For the people who are still able to work, tomorrow morning I'm going to put them to work trying to set up some more nettings, maybe get the longboats out for fishing. Try to make something sustainable of it. But with 7 less mouths to feed, we won't have to worry quite as deeply.
There is. I have not been able to muster the energy to do much conjuring the last few days, but I can conjure more food to bolster our stores for at least a day before we leave. So long as there are places to store it, and it does not last too long, but it will feed people. It will make them feel better about what we do have.
Anything that can brighten anyone's day. Anything that can boost our morale.
Horatio, how many amongst our party, and she gestures broadly to like this suggests like the whole camp, how many are magically inclined?
The Diligent Sylvia, Gwen, Lillian, and Coral.
You said there's like magical tech of some kind here?
That would be a hypothesis for Sylvia. But we brought archaeologists here for a reason, didn't we?
I'm one of them, but my idea was more, if we want a better shot, I don't know how skillful they are with magic, but with enough work, we could try to make some kind of arcane circle to get us off this island. Even if we tame the wardens, or whatever, we're still looking at storms, we're looking at supplies, we're looking at having to build a ship and hope it holds up.
Sylvia would be potentially the closest bet with anything of that level. But even then, that's not a gamble I'm willing to take.
You'd
Right
rather
now, I'm
gamble with the
focused
giant
on
sea
winning.
monster that sunk us last time?
You know what? Maybe I will. Because it's physical, it's there, and
And what? It beat us once?
Ow!
3
Jesus,
ships.
Levina.
3 ships it took out.
3 ships when we weren't aware. We know the score now. And there's something here. It doesn't want being found.
And you want to bring it back to the mainland?
It is good to know our options. Perhaps we prepare for both. We see what we can find. We keep in mind that big magic could work well if we have someone who can cast it. But I would not rely on magic like that while the gods are involved. They could very well intervene.
Well, we got one of them intervening in the water. Their addresses.
Whether we do it through fighting, through magic, on the ocean or on land, if we stay here, we're only going to be scraping and clawing and slamming our heads against a wall and wasting lives. Trying to find any way around that is pointless. This is no longer an ask. I am telling you, I need you all to go into the jungle. Even if you just find something that tells us it's all hopeless, at least we'll know not to waste our time anymore.
You got a map?
Horatio moves over to a small barrel, digs through some of the scrolls that have been salvaged, pulls out the island map that Sylvia had used, turns to you, tilts his chin up in a slight nod, tosses it your way.
Is there like a table in here?
It's like a makeshift table, basically in the center. You guys are standing around it.
Levina's gonna unroll the map for everyone to look at. Do we just know the one?
That's the one that the Diligent marked out. She did mention some other notable locations. And he goes and he grabs like a couple, you know, like a couple like seashells. And she noted that there might be something over here. Something worth investigating here. And other potential areas here, here, and here.
Levina looks at the rest of the crew. What do you guys think?
I would say maybe we keep an eye out for the one that's in the water, but like Sylvia had said when she was explaining it to us, those could be covered. The entrance to that one could be covered by rubble, just anything at this point after all the years that it allegedly has been there. Things have been given way. So maybe that one we shouldn't be too hopeful for.
She said that the route in was likely through the mountains.
I thought you said it was through the water.
It's in the water.
In the water, but the route into it was likely through the mountains.
I gotta have a way to get in there.
I didn't say anything then.
Retcon.
Retcon.
I'm good with maps on a local scale, like charts of a ruin, so travel distance has never been kind of my forte, if anyone's better with that.
One more time?
I'm not good with travel distance. Is anyone better with this? Because I don't know how far these things are.
I traveled over the continent. I okay with it, I think.
20 days.
It's gonna take us 20 days to get there?
each square.
Is 5 days through the forest.
No.
Yeah.
So
gods.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That's
Okay.
not how we would get there.
We would
Yeah,
have to.
we have to go in through here.
Oh,
Because
oh,
we have to go through
those
the mountains.
mountains.
Yeah.
I don't know why
1, 2, 3,
I
4,
thought those
5.
mountains. I was like, what the fuck do you mean? It's gonna take way longer.
That's like even longer.
Yeah. No. Okay.
Oh boy. All right.
So then this is 30. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 25. And this is also 20.
Why did it get smaller?
Yeah, I don't know. The text got thin.
Oh, it's because I accidentally messed it up. Here,
Oh, okay.
I'll fix it.
Would the one over here be 18 days because because travel by beach is easier?
You would also
Yeah.
be able to travel by water if you use the longboats.
Yeah.
Levina just looks to Horatio. Do we have the time? Like, I mean, with the supplies and everything, with the way things are going, do you think we can hold out long enough for us to conduct this search?
Either you come back and we're here, or you come back and we're not.
How far does that sending stone go for? Is it just whoever has it can hear it?
That would be a question for Jauger.
Yeah. I was just trying to see if Jauger was still here. I see they're muted, but I didn't know if they said BRB or something.
Adam, question for you.
If not, I know how the item works, so I could tell you, but... Okay, now they're here.
Someone was asking the distance of the sending stone. Like, it was an in-character question.
The sending stone that you got there, how far is the distance, or is it just whoever has it can hear, no matter how far?
Just whoever has it can hear.
Alright, then. Horatio, you have the other one, we have one, things go to shit, you tell us. And we will either have to mourn or turn around to help.
Say that again?
Horatio, you heard the man. So, sending stone works however far, as long as somebody else has the stone. So if things go to shit, just give us a ring. Well, or we can try to set up daily updates on each side
Daily updates could be good, but
once sun goes down.
don't tax yourself too much.
It's a short conversation over a rock. I'm sure somebody can manage it. We tell you what we found. You tell us if things have been going okay, things have been getting better, or if they get worse. And you don't bullshit us on that.
Of course. I would never. I think I've been pretty realistic about everything.
You have been. And you don't sugarcoat, and I thank you for that. But just because we're not face to face doesn't mean you get to start going soft.
As if I ever would.
Yeah.
Tomorrow morning, we'll outfit you guys. And we'll wish you the best of luck.
Mic check.
That sound like a plan?
Sounds like a plan.
Get some rest. And if you have anything that you need to work it out before you have to be alone together. Horatio says as Chris goes to leave.
I think it's best those two don't tent together from now on. At least we find someone strangled in their sleep.
Since when did I share a tent with Jauger?
This is the last session. Yeah, that's why you got smacked, because you two were at the same time.
Oh.
And with that, unless anyone has anything else to add,
I do.
add.
I'm going to cast, and I rolled before, but I didn't actually use the spells because I didn't need to. I'm gonna cast Create Food and Water, which will create 45 pounds of food, which is 45 rations. I think it says people eat a pound of food per day, so 45 pounds of food and 30 gallons of fresh water. So Aelea will go. She'll. Let's just
Give that to Odin.
Yep. She'll go over to Odin to conjure it. And that 45 pounds of food will last 24 hours is all.
Well, it's enough for tonight's meal.
I could do it a second time. The food probably would spoil. But I can do it. Or
Maybe cast it before we go tomorrow.
alternatively, I have a fun little feature called Cartomancer. I have the ability. Technically, it says when I finish a long rest. It says I can imbue one spell from my class's spell list into a card. It'll remain imbued for 8 hours. The chosen spell must have a casting time of 1 action and be a level for which you have spell slots. While the card is imbued, you can use a bonus action to flourish the card and cast the spell within. Would you allow me to hand Odin a funny cast it in 8 hours, create food and water card?
Yes, absolutely.
Cool, because then that will last 8 hours longer than the first batch of food will. So we got that.
I was also gonna say, if you cast it before you go, if you cast the second one before you go to bed, you get your spell slots back.
That's true. It has to be a level for which you have spell slots. It doesn't say it spends the spell slot. So I could make 90 pounds of food right now and give him a card to do 45 in like 8 hours.
Because I mean, if
But
you think about it,
I'm gonna...
they'll just eat what's left before it spoils in the morning.
Yeah, theoretically.
That's breakfast.
I don't know. I can leave it to however many, whatever you think is appropriate, Bran. I also haven't been doing this spell for the last few days, so I kept forgetting about it. Or not thinking about the spell slots that I had left. So if you would let me cast it twice.
Yeah.
And then give the card over. I will add 135 rations to the collection.
I would say not because they're so temporary.
Okay. I'll put...
They will apply... It's given the camp, you know, like the food for 2 days and then maybe 3 because of the card.
Yeah. I'll just note 3 castings of create food and water. And we'll let you figure that out, how exactly that works out.
Right. Well, with that, I think that's a perfect place to end off.
Alright.
End today's session.
Where's got the crab? Where's got the crab?
Crap.
Yeah,
crap.
right. Chris is gonna have a conversation with Rae. Mostly just why didn't anybody wake me up?
You
Why
weren't
didn't you-
here!
Alright, I will
Shut
end
up.
in 3, 2, 1.